Hey guys, welcome back to the corner. It's Spanky, and this is Spanky's Crafty Corner 2019 Group Challenge 52 Weeks of Tags. And we are on week 24. Hello. Right. Hope everybody has had a wonderful weekend. Can't wait, week 24 already. Wow. So here's my tag. 7 inches long by 3.5 inches wide. And our prompts for the week, our theme is Father's Day. Our word is strength. Our texture material is string, floss, twine. So anything like that, a piece of string, a piece of floss, a piece of twine, stuff like that. And our color combination is vintage photo, rusty red color, rusty orange, pale blue, and brown. And I will put those color combinations up here in the top left hand corner. And the other props, not just the color combination. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I have the word strength here for my word from the Tim Holtz stickers. I have this leftover from last week's tag from stamping off the excess on the stamp there, so I may use that. I grabbed some scrap pieces of paper here. I have some stencils out. I have my twine, or it's a cording like twine type string. I have some double-sided sticky tape here, my Mod Podge, and let's just see what happens. I have a couple of my stencils. I'm going to be using these today, I hope, hopefully. First, I'm going to cut out a couple of things I'm going to use, and I went ahead and drew one out, and then I'll use that as a stencil for the rest of them. So let me decide which one. Yeah, we're going to go with these ones. So I will see, can I cut that out? Yeah. Alright. Going to be very close, but alright, so I'm going to cut this out really quick and I'll be right back. Basically what I'm doing is cutting out some ties that I drew on a piece of paper here from scrap paper. So I've used some of my scrap paper up. These out of my way here. Okay. Get back. Okay. So now I'm going to use my distress ink here. I don't remember what color that one is. No, wrong dauber. There we go. And I'm going to distress the edges of these really quick. It's extremely warm in my craft room, so I have a fan blowing from the other room in here, so hopefully it doesn't pick up too much of that noise, but it's really warm. So the craft room gets sunlight pretty much the whole entire day. It starts on one side, it goes to the other. And it's just a hot box in here, so I don't enjoy sitting in here when it's extremely warm, but gotta do these gotta get done. So what I'm going to do, because coming up the end of this week, Squirrel and I will be traveling to see Miss Mary Forrester and Tom, and we're going to be meeting up with a couple other people gonna come and see us, and then we're going to stop on our way back home and see Laura, Kai. So, I'm going to be getting that following week's tag video done too, so that way they're already done and ready to be uploaded for you. But we are excited. Alright, so those are done. And what I'm going to do is, alright, ouch. I think first I'm going to color my background like a rusty-ish color. I got some copper paint to use also to kind of help with the coloring. But I know I can mix some red and orange. Well, let's come over here. Mix some red and orange and a little bit of yellow, and I know I can put some brown in there. So I got some antique gold. Is it antique gold? No, antique copper. I'm going to mix in with it. Just gonna mix it like this. Because we have to have a rusty red and a rusty orange. Or rust orange, rust red. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of brown. Okay, let's see if I can get a little bit out. Well, that was a little more than a little bit, but that's okay. Just using the end of my paintbrush here to mix it. I think I'm gonna add some of this antique copper here, just to help it a little bit. That better. I had a paint that was the color of rust, like a rust red color, but I cannot find it. And I figured I could just add some orange to it to give it an orange tint, but that's okay. This will work. Yep, that'll work. Okay. So what I'm going to do is color my background a little bit. I want to use a sponge. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to use this one, which is similar to the one I used last week. I just like the texture that it gives. So first, I need a darker brown. Let me grab that really quick. My paint's right behind me, so I can just get up and grab it really quick. Yeah, that came right out. Alright. I'm gonna mix it a little bit. Add a little orange here on the side. Oh, I like that so far. Okay. Set that on the side there. Yep, I like that. Alright, so let's wipe this up. And for like the vintage photo, you don't have to use vintage photo. Like that specific color is just like that tone. So like, you know, it's a vintage looking. And remember, you don't have to always use paint. It could be your paper color. It could be anything like that. So just play around. Wipe this up. And I'm going to dry this really quick and I'll be right back. There we go. Alright. So now what I think I'm going to do is mix up some of my modeling paste with some copper. Or not copper. I'm going to mix it up with some aquamarine, I think. that. And not that one. This one here. So what I'm going to do is add some of these from the stencil here. Just add it in a couple spots. That one, and then I'll come over here and add it up top here. Oh crap, it moved. Darn it. Okay. I think that's good. So now, where's my book? Wipe this all off in my book here. There. I'm going to go rinse this off really quick so it does not harden on my stencil. So you don't want to leave your modeling paste and stuff on your stencil like that. You want to wash that stuff off. So I'll be right back. Okay. So I'm going to let that sit for a bit. So it can air dry a little bit, and then I'll come back with the heat gun and set it a little bit more with the heat gun. I like how that turned out so far. Okay, I'm back, and I think this is dry enough. Yes. Excuse me. All right, so now, ouch, that hurt. I want to add a few of these gears that are on here, just a couple of the small ones. I don't think I'm gonna do it with, maybe, do I want to do it with texture paste? Maybe. Oh no, I know what I'm gonna do. I am going to, go grab something. So my oldest daughter lives in Florida, and she had sent me some beach sand. So I'm going to mix some of my beach sand in with this texture paste. This, like, I don't know what this is. It's weird. I got it Tuesday morning. Love it. So I'm going to add it with a little bit of the beach sand I have. And make it a little bit better textured. Okay, maybe I can sift it. So let's see here. I will put some down on this. I don't need a lot. Just need a little bit. And I will use this clothing tag I have here. I'll use this to sift this. And hopefully get some good sand granules out of it. We shall see. Okay. And we'll dump the rest in here. If you guys live near the beach, this is a good, or even any beach, really. This is a good way to get some texture for your projects. It's funny that it's that full when it come out of the same container. All right. I'm gonna have gritty feeling all over the place, but that's okay. All right. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this here. I'm gonna mix it with that. That should be plenty, I hope. It already kind of has a grit to it to begin with, but I just wanted to add a little bit more for extra texture. And this is like it's almost like the, what is it? Those, you know, the Inca Gold and metallic lusters and stuff like that. That's what it reminds me of. So if you have Tuesday morning near you, it stinks. It definitely has a weird smell to it, but okay. I think that's good. Oh yeah, that's good. All right, so I'm going to move that there. I'm going to add a gear down here. Let's see which one I want. This one here. Let's see if it'll work. I don't know if it'll work. Hopefully. Okay. Oh yes, definitely. Like that. It's got a heck of a texture on there. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll do the small one. Let's see. I'll do those. Let's see, like this. Actually, we're gonna turn it so I don't get that all nasty. Like that will work. Like that. That one's really got some chunk on it. I think I'll do one more on that side. I'll put this one here. Alright, I'm just gonna wipe that up off from this. If I can here. So that there. Let's scrape that piece off. Well, no, I think I'll leave it like that. I think I'll leave it. That so far, I like that. It's got the shimmer to it still. So now we need to wipe this off of my book. We're just going to use this one here. And I'll set that to dry and go rinse these off. So I'll be back. I'll be back in just a few. All right. That is pretty much dry. So I'm going to add a little bit of orange on top as like a texture. Orange rusty color. So I'm going to mix it with a little bit of that brown. That works. It's about a rusty orange color. Yeah. Works for me. I'm just going to use a little bit of this sponge here and add a little bit more of that color here. Just going to add a little bit on top of my blue section here. So it's not so bright. And a little bit around the black gears I just added on. Oh yeah, I like that. I'll just stick you in there. This is what we have so far. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm going to put the autofocus on a little bit. Oh yeah, I really like that. Let's see how gritty that black is. Okay. While that dries a little bit, we're going to add my sticker onto this. Right there. Pale blue. I have this color here. So I'm going to get another sponge and add a couple spots of that. Now I'm going to wrap this around, but I need my tape. Okay. So I can tape it to the back. Excuse me. All right. Wrap this around a few times. Oops. A little too short there. Let's let go. Take that down. going to add a little bit of, oh, maybe not. I didn't want to go down there. Okay, how am I going? Let's see. We'll use some tacky glue and see if I can't tack that down a little bit. I need to clean my nib out again on this. There we go. Let's press that down a second. Okay. So what I'm going to do is add, I've got some foam squares, I think, here. I'm going to add some foam squares. The backs of these. Like that. And then we're going to put that there. I'm going to use a vintage photo to do my, oh, you probably don't even need to do my edges. Nope. Okay. I did use the vintage photo on my things there. Gonna smudge up this a little bit so it doesn't look so bright against everything. Oh, I absolutely love this tag. Yep, I absolutely love this tag. So here is week 24. Our theme was Father's Day. Our word is strength. Our texture material is string floss and twine. Vintage photo, rusty red, rust orange, pale blue, and brown for our color combinations. And I love how my tag turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yep, I absolutely love my tag. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.